you have to allow for you to put it out into the universe.
Absolutely.
The minute you put it out there, it's out there. It hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
So let it do what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
Freedom of the mind. Let your mind be at play, right? And just let it have a not even
like
just
that.
at play, but right, but a setting of where you know it's going to thrive.
And I think for a lot of creatives, they have to grow into that confidence of being okay with being that special person.
Yep.
I know for me,
did.
I had to.
Yeah, I did too.
So,
Cause we was the different ones growing up in the family, in the friend group,
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, that we was always the
Little motherfucker sitting staring out the window like,
Yeah.
Hey, for real.
You ain't lying.
You ain't lying,
for real.
G.
what's wrong with him?
Real shit.
That's fake.
Is he okay? Yeah, he fine. Just
He good.
Leave him alone. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Creators Conversations. I am your host, Jay Tempo, and today I got a special co-host, my baby, my wife, Keisha, aka Keisha's Room.
Hey, y'all. What's up?
The mic is that way.
It's me. It's me again. And before we go off into detail, I definitely want to give a shout out to the Black Lit bookstore in Farmers Branch. As you can see, I'm wearing Books Are My Love Language, and I purchased it from there. They are the first Black-owned bookstore in Farmers Branch. So if you're out in that area, please look them up. Check them out.
Yeah. And today we got two super dope guests. Something different for the podcast, really, because we talk to engineers, we talk to producers, we talk to artists, but today we got a different type of artist. We got two culinary artists.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
My girl, my friend, Michelle, and my brother, man, Stan.
Stan the man.
Man.
How y'all doing?
Doing wonderful.
blessed.
So good to have y'all here.
Thank y'all for coming, man. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
So excited.
So, man, let's I don't know where to get started with y'all. Let's start with just tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from and all the good stuff.
You want me to go first?
Please.
Yeah, ladies first.
I knew that was coming. in the presence of gentlemen.
Right.
You want me to start from the beginning?
Where you
The
want to
origin
start?
story.
Well, yeah, the origin story. Where you want to start?
Origin story. Missouri girl from the Show Me State,
Didn't know that.
Midwest.
Kansas City.
Okay.
Born and raised. So Chiefs all day. Give it
Okay.
up for my
Y'all got the
boys.
good. Y'all just got that win.
Super Bowl champ.
Okay, you gonna get us canceled. I know.
24. No, but definitely from Kansas City. So from the Show Me State. I'm a mom. I come from a family of creatives. So been in the beauty industry for almost 20 years.
Hey,
Man.
come on, beauty industry.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Vet.
Yeah, almost 20 years.
We're gonna talk a little bit about that.
Okay. But no, been in the beauty industry for almost 20 years professionally, but grew up in it.
Okay.
So like I said, everyone in my family is pretty much a creative in some way.
That's dope.
So beauty industry is heavy in my family. So it was innate for me to want to, I think, embrace my creativity, even though
I'm not surprised.
but it wasn't pushed upon me.
Right.
Like it wasn't the thing.
Right.
My parents were very much like, go to college.
Really?
Yeah, I went to school.
Creatives are like that? Okay.
I have a marketing degree.
Yes, she does.
What?
Yeah. She's like, I don't know this woman.
Man. Oh yeah. This gonna be a totally different podcast because y'all learning about them, and I am too. I know nothing about. I am flying on the seat of my seat, the front of my seat right now, because I don't know nothing about this, but I'm super excited about it.
Just to be clear, Michelle, I know Michelle. She was actually my learning leader at Paul Mitchell. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have any idea what a digital business card is. So, we'll get off into all of those good things.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes. That's
So that adds to it too. Yeah, I've been an instructor for cosmetology.
Yeah.
I don't consider I am a cosmetologist, but I'm also a beauty professional. And the
Gotcha.
reason I say that is because I am a walking salon. I literally can do anything.
Wow.
And I can confidently say that. And it took me a while to get there, but I can confidently say that anything within the beauty industry.
How long you been instructing?
Almost 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So still a little.
Let
new.
me say this. I've been instructing professionally underneath a corporation for 2 years.
Gotcha.
I've been
There's a difference.
instructing since the day I got into this industry.
Okay.
Just because everything I learned, I'm big on wanting to share that with other people.
Right.
So, because I want to see other people be great. So, especially if they are coming into the beauty industry and they're like, I want to learn how to do this. I mean, I took the time to go learn how to do it.
Right.
I mean, I now know how to do it. Why can't I
not
show you
pass
how
it
to
on?
do it?
That's what we're supposed to be doing. you
So
know?
yeah, I've always taught. It just took me a while to get to where I actually was in an establishment teaching.
Right.
But yeah, teacher, mom, business owner,
Okay.
Man,
unicorn.
that part.
It's really a dope ass chick.
Just a ball of dope energy.
Yes,
About a
she is.
dopeness. But yeah, that's pretty much me in a
You actually
nutshell.
forgot one though.
What did I
You
forget?
forgot motivational speaker
Oh, I didn't know that one.
/ therapist.
That I did know.
Okay.
Did you know that was my first major in
I
school?
did not know that, but I
What?
could tell.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Psychology.
Yeah.
Psychology.
I've studied psychology since high school. Like I've always been fascinated with the mind and like
We
personality.
gotta
and-
get y'all a podcast. Cause no, for real, cause I'm studying psychology just cause I started doing the
Yeah.
podcast. So
Psychology is dope.
Yes, it
But
is.
I accredit that to my father because he was like real big into philosophy and like a lot of Asian culture,
That's
like
dope.
Buddhism
That's
and
dope,
things like
yeah.
that. So growing up, that was the push. And I was super close to my dad. So anything he did, I was like, I want to know what you're
Dope.
doing. So he was real big on like reading and philosophy.
I was just about to ask you, are you a big reader?
Yes.
Dope.
I like to learn.
Anything you reading right now?
Ooh. How to become rich while you sleep.
What?
Hey,
The shit is dope.
hey,
Good? Okay.
It's dope as fuck.
passive income.
But you know what is crazy about the book is all the things that we know now or that's now being pushed. It's the mind, like the power of the mind, the power of thought.
I always go back
And
to
your
that.
subconscious and like really tapping into
The universe is
what they call the creative mind. So the book is dope. And then the last one I read was Interview with the Devil.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what's that about? Just a quick little
No, it's an actual interview with the devil.
word.
But yes.
No, I saw.
It's an old book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I saw. It was a video, and they was like redoing it.
Yep.
Wow.
It's an interview from
That's
like the 50s.
crazy.
And
I just saw like a little 15-minute clip of
it's
it.
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm always
Got to
wanting
put that on the list. I got to put that on the list.
I like books. I think I'm a nerd at heart.
Absolutely, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why I made this podcast.
Yeah, I think I'm
this
a
is
bit
for
of a
us. This is a
nerd.
home for us.
Yeah, bit of a nerd.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But yeah, just psychology.
Okay.
You need it.
You absolutely do
So that was my first major though.
in all aspects.
Yeah, I went to school for child psychology because I wanted to get to kids before adults because I figured they needed us.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
Maybe if we can catch them if they're young, they'll
The
be
adults
okay.
is kind of like
Adults, I was like, ooh, it's gonna take a little bit to get you right.
you got what you got.
Right. So I started meeting kids and
Okay.
hearing their story,
Okay.
and it fucked me up because I was like, I'm gonna want to take all these babies home.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be the lady with the house and the random full of kids.
Not
Yeah.
the cats, but the
Not the
kids.
cats, it's the kids.
Right.
So I decided that I needed to switch up, but I switched to a major that I really wanted to go to school for, but my parents told me that it was too much of a creative career. So I used to cut up my clothes, sew them back together, come up with all kind of stuff. So I ended up switching my major to fashion merchandising and marketing.
She is a ball
Goodness
of-
gracious.
That's me. There you go.
All right, we gonna come back to you, okay? All right, my man Stan, man.
Listen, I'm sitting here like I don't even know how I follow.
Go ahead, bro. You good?
There we go. I don't know how I follow that up.
There's a
None
lot.
of the sets, right? Mine is it's a little bit more straightforward, right?
Okay.
It's a couple lanes, 1, 2 starting. Stanley born first in Colorado. Right?
Okay.
And then, right.
Dope.
In the box takes that one off. Shout out to my people. And then right away, straight to the coast out there, California. First started in San Diego, and then we moved up to the Bay.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Okay.
then,
Hey, you been everywhere, man.
Yeah, that's dope.
Kevin moved right out. My pops told me, he was like, yeah, I think you were 6 months. We had you right at the airport
Wow. That's dope.
on the go.
That's dope. So you got a vast view on
Yeah.
different cultures and the ways of
I
thinking.
think it. A lot of people had their opinions about it, but I think it really was. It opened my eyes to just being able to go and not being afraid to leave and check
Right,
different things
right,
out, move around,
right.
knowing don't be restricted to one place. So
We were just talking
We
about
were
that.
literally just
We were
saying
just
that.
talking about
Yeah,
that.
like-
So your favorite spot, is it Colorado or is it California? Because I'm a Californian at heart.
I don't like California.
I'm so torn about it because that's like I grew up out there.
Yes.
But I'm split though. So the story was born there, went back there, and then I would say probably to the age of maybe 25, 24, I was literally 50-50 back and forth as just so maybe 1 year here in California, 1 year back in Colorado, 1 year here, 2 years back. But it ended up adding up, and then I moved back to California at the end of it. But I love the life in California,
Okay,
right? Like the
I
things
feel
we
that.
can do,
I
and
felt
and it's a lot of stuff. But like Colorado life is really good too. As I matured and grew older, I think I would appreciate that life now versus
Yeah,
what I was back then. So like, but that California life is something else. Though.
It is.
Listen,
Colorado
it's
is
just-
beautiful though. Like
It-
we got family out there, so it's like we go there.
You didn't like Colorado neither?
No, I love Colorado.
Okay, yeah,
That
I
was the
love
thing.
Colorado.
All them years I was out there, didn't appreciate it like I was
Ooh.
supposed to.
How old were you when you was out there?
I was in all the formative years, right? I'm
Oh,
talking
okay,
maybe, kindergarten years.
Oh,
I
okay.
think I did fourth grade. I did majority.
Right, now it's the
high
vibe,
years.
though.
So, yeah. Like, look, missed it. It's just in my memory in the background. All I see is the mountain range where, listen, everybody who they know from the box, they listen, that's all you see is that beautiful them Rocky Mountains or something else.
Man,
all the
bro.
time.
Oh my God,
Never
it's
went
so
to
beautiful.
experience it, though. Got older and learned, like, people travel the world to come
Yes.
out.
Yes,
Yes.
You know that? I'm like,
That air,
to climb those
that
mountains.
air is different, man.
30 minutes away.
Wow.
So, but yeah, I did all that one. Let's see, that one took me back to California. It's where I started my creative experience, right? Where I almost at heart, almost knew kind of from a baby, which is the culinary part. So I went back to Oakland, went to culinary school out there, and then started my journey. Went there, got out of school, did my working and grinding out there in Oakland at the restaurants, all the white tablecloth spots, a couple different restaurants, worked with a couple different chefs. Being that I was
Put
a
the mic a
family
little bit
man, I'm
closer
a
to you.
family man, got,
A little bit close to you.
4 different kids. So
You just put. There you go.
I had that lifestyle just ain't conducive
Right.
for a person like me. So I had to take it to the corporate side and got a corporate gig now.
Okay.
Much more better scheduling and all the good stuff. So now I'm on the corporate end of the culinary, but been doing that, working on now. I got a food truck getting ready to get open and
Yes.
finally really what I'm excited about is being able to put that creative side back out there and really be able to do me. I'm able to write menus and do that stuff.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
at a restriction in a sense, but when it's at your own dollar, when you're able to really do something, so you're
Right.
like, no, this is me.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm.
Yeah, ain't nothing like that feeling, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like that feeling.
Ready for that.
Man, y'all seem like y'all do so much. How do y'all find time to like compartmentalize everything? Set like, are you like a schedule person or a regimen person, or you just kind of like, in your head, like, this is what I gotta do today? We just gonna knock it out.
A little bit of both. Myself, me, I'm a
Same.
ADHD. So like I
like,
be squirrel.
Squirrel.
Like I got a broad understanding of what needs to get done.
Right. That's yep.
We keep it fluid. You feel me? Keep
Yeah.
it fluid. So yeah.
I like schedules,
Okay.
but my life doesn't work like that. So it's more of a flow.
Okay.
But there's preparation for a schedule, so it's like I got an overall view of what I need to get done,
Okay.
what I need to do. But a lot of it is just flow.
Okay.
A lot of it's just living, like not truly existing,
Mhm.
literally living.
Just being flexible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I found that that's for creatives, that's like the best way for us. Like, being restricted and being in the boxes, it's not conducive for us. Like our mind and how we
I think
think.
I learned that early on, and I was like, I let go.
Man, I just
Yeah.
bro,
All right, this is what we
Just stop
doing.
trying
It's
to control
cool.
everything.
This
Like,
year-
okay.
this like I'm gonna say the summer of 2023 really made me really hone in on that. Like, just letting go and just let shit flow.
Yeah.
Not trying to hold on so tight.
Faith.
My partner, Blessings, my bro Blessings, he was telling me, like, bro, you just
Shout out to Blessings.
like, where you gotta let go sometime to get what you want. you can't just hold on and you fight so hard. You know, you squeezing the life out of it. Let go a little bit.
You stop the universe from doing what it's going to do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
For sure.
And that's across the board. I don't care if you are Christian or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. At the end of the day,
Universal law.
universal law is if you put
Universal
it
law.
out into the universe, you have to allow for you to put it out into the universe.
Absolutely.
The minute you put it out there, it's out there. It hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
So let it do what it's going to do.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Because if you keep bringing it up and you keep, then you're drawing yourself further away from what it is that you,
What you really want to do.
yeah. I've adopted the idea of I put out there, I speak things as they are.
Okay. What you mean by that?
So I've adopted over the last, I think I've always felt this way, but probably over the last 6 years, I've understood myself more to where I can adopt the thinking that I have now.
Okay.
And when I say saying things as they are, just like in the Bible, speak things for all that they may, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever it says. Speak things.
Come on, Pastor.
Right. Something like that.
But just applying that. So if I say that I'm a business owner, I don't care if that business isn't up and going just yet, I'm a business owner.
You spoke it.
As is, yeah.
That's-
As it is.
That's what it is, right?
So if I say that, you know, I'm a multimillionaire or I'm successful in all the things that I do, I'm taken care of and I'm protected, then I'm speaking those things as they are. It doesn't matter if it hasn't occurred in the physical.
Right.
It is what it is because I said so.
That's right.
And I let it go.
Yep. Yep.
But I think once people keep holding on to stuff, it does, it pulls them further away from what they want.
And I just learned that. And that's I learned things the hard way. Like shit just gotta fall apart. I gotta go into a depression. I gotta be this to see what really, you know, a lot of reading, podcasts help, meditation. What kind of things do y'all practice? You got any like practices like meditation and stuff like that?
Yeah, love it. Big application of meditation is. I think I probably took it on the last 2-3 years of my life, and I like love it.
Nice.
Just really finding that peace of mind and quiet.
You need it,
mind.
man.
At least not even that. I think sometimes we confuse meditation with quieting your mind versus just really let your mind have at it.
You said it.
No, that's
Like, no,
That's what it is.
Be
very
free.
true.
That,
Do
I
you?
think people get with
Yeah.
meditation,
let it come in, let it go out.
they know what they see. So it's like the media and society has projected meditation as this like,
Yeah, super unrealistic.
Right.
and that's what
Yeah.
it is when you reach that level.
Right.
Yeah.
But they don't talk about the beginning stages of meditation.
Just sit your ass down and be quiet.
Talk to meditate.
Yep.
Yeah.
So when they sit
That's
down,
very true.
they think that mind, you sat down and was like, I am peaceful. Ooh, what did I want for lunch?
Right.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
think
you're
that
right.
that's wrong or they're doing it wrong.
Right.
It's like, no, you're doing it absolutely
Absolutely right.
Because if you continue to let that happen, your mind will quiet.
Yep.
But a lot of people don't know how to meditate.
So
Or that freaks them out, so then they stop meditating.
Leave you with them thoughts you don't want to.
What you say?
Leave you with them thoughts you don't want.
Right.
Everybody be
But you need that
dancing
though.
around them. Yeah.
You need that.
Ability.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to ask y'all a question, but go ahead. I know you got some.
no, I'm just vibing. So like outside of meditation, like what do you do or what methods do you have just to stay motivated?
So
That's a good one.
So something that I've taken on to grow, and I guess to readapt my mind. So I take shrooms.
Okay.
I go on trips.
That's a good one.
And that has allowed for me to expand the way that I think and see things in a different perspective
Okay.
and grow. So my mind has been legit altered.
Oh wow.
But
Okay.
in a way that it's not in a negative way. It's probably in a way that some people would be like,
Right.
what you do that for? But I feel
Yo,
more,
stigma.
I feel more balanced and more enlightened and aware of me.
You get more clarity when you do your trips.
Of me.
Yeah.
So being responsible for me so that my outer world can give me what I've been desiring. Because I'm now aware of who I am, my actions, my growth, my change, like all the things. When I do have those moments of like, now you said you let this go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like being able to recognize those moments, I was like, oh yeah. So I attest that to being able to take journeys and go on trips.
Dang, that's a new one, honestly. Because most people be like,
Because I can give you the regular stuff. I would journal.
I was
Right.
clear.
Yeah. That's what my next question is.
I pray.
I pray.
You know.
I mean, I do all those things because I'm a spiritual person.
Yeah.
But I take shrooms.
Yeah, hello.
Man,
It led to all of that.
Well, I want to give Mr. Stan the opportunity to answer.
Oh, okay, go ahead. My bad.
Nah, I would say, saying I'm right with her. For me, and it led to all of that, right? What it did is that, like, it hit really just unlocked the way of my format of thinking. It helped me clear up a lot of thoughts, I think we come to a lot of decisions in our life where we struggle with what if and how or what to do. And for me, it
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
it gave it a simple AB,
Yeah.
left, right. What do you want to do? And it gave me that self motivation. I think what a lot of people have a hard time finding, or what we really yearn to have, or what we need is that self motivation of just being you or being who you are. To just when you wake up every day to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So it like helped me tremendously. Straighten my mind up. It's like organized the file cabinets and thoughts right. It did a lot. So
It's deep.
Cleaning.
That's dope.
Like, you don't eat.
Because I always have that question of like, are we too afraid to just like truly let go, like have that childlike mind, and like what is it that we're afraid
You
of?
know, I tell my kids,
What?
I'm a big ass teenager. Ruby.
Hey, for real. That's why I still feel like that.
Yes.
Because, and I used to get, like, I was the kid, I could see the black.
I just really got what you just said.
yeah.
I am a teenager.
Listen, guys, I'm winging this shit.
Man.
Yes.
Man, that's what something they helped me. Like, nobody knows what the fuck they doing.
No.
We just out here figuring the fuck out.
Man, listen,
Like, I'm out here winging it.
this
Man,
is day one for
every
me,
day.
day one for your life.
So,
Right.
so at that point, you have to be in constant contact with that inner child.
Yeah.
I have 3 daughters at 3 different stages of life.
Wow.
So for that, I look at them and I'm like, I am getting ready. I get the opportunity to parent myself
Okay.
in that age.
Yeah.
So I have a 16-year-old, I have a 9-year-old, and a 6-year-old. And like watching them go through certain things, I'm like, man, it keeps me continuously in that stage of life for me.
Right.
It's like I get to relive and heal and be better and parent them in a way that I don't know.
Anybody got the creative bug?
All of them.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So my middle daughter though, that one, she's special.
Okay.
But that's my birthday twin.
Oh wow. It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense.
But it's like 5.0. Like,
Yeah.
Whoa, the new and improved.
like no, like she paints. She hit me one night and was like, yeah, I produced this song, this beat.
She making beats.
with her iPad, and I was like, this is actually really dope. I was like, wait, you want some?
Right.
I was like, you want a system? Like,
Right. Is it time? I make a list for you.
And let me tell you how these businesses came about. Because we be high.
Right.
And we'll get on the phone and be talking about all kind of stuff. And the Pretty Martini came about because India was hanging with somebody one day, a friend of ours, and they called me. And they were like, yo, we got this idea. And I was like, ooh. So you could do X, Y, and Z, and what about this? And da-da-da-da-da.
Just laid it all out for him.
And my sister was like, oh, that sounds dope. She was like, okay, I'm going to call you back. She called me back, and she was like, what you think about the Pretty Martini? I was like, ooh, that's cute. I was like, we can do like, have all this. The idea started bouncing, and by the end of the week, she had the doing business as. She had a website. She had the Instagram, everything. And she was like, are we doing it? I was like, yes, let's do it.
That's
It's
dope that you got a sibling that be right there with
Oh
you
yeah, my
with the
sisters
shits.
be with the shit.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
they do.
And normally, because my brain be like, what if we do this business? I be feeling bad for him some days. I know I be hitting him with like, no, what about this? This would be dope.
The ideas
Like-
just be flowing.
Cause yeah, I'm always thinking about something.
I love
That's
that
dope.
though.
Yeah.
That's dope. You gotta be like that.
You do though, because there's so many ways to get money out here.
So many ways.
I mean, But what I really want to talk about
What you want to talk about?
is this black love over
Yes.
here. I
Uh-oh.
just keep looking over here, just see this big old heart around y'all, looking like two little chocolate
We
drops in
just
the middle.
chocolate.
I love it.
We got coconut oil on.
I'm screaming. It is doing wonders. Okay, let me tell you. I mean, so how did this love story start?
Oh my God.
Yes. You know, I was going there.
He won the bet.
We want a bet.
He won a bet.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to you.
I know, yeah. I knew she gonna say.
Yep.
You
won. Yep. I was like, cut. Let's talk about it. Please.
Please.
Okay. We met almost 2 years ago. We met on a dating site.
Okay.
His profile came up on my phone, and let me tell you, I sat there and I was like,
She swiped right.
I did, because I was looking at all the pictures and I was like, well, I don't know. But then I kept looking at his eyes and I was like, I don't know what it is about his eyes.
Okay.
And I was like, he's chocolate as hell. And he looked like oh boy from Queen Sugar.
Yo. Wow.
Right. So it really,
resemblance.
I kept looking and I kept seeing the actor and I was like, you know what? Let's just see. I was like, we'll see if we connect. But when I swiped right, it connected. I was like, oh shit. He think I'm cute. I was like, we're gonna see what happens. And he hit me up and we exchanged messages and exchanged numbers and had a conversation. Asked me to dinner and tell me he was making reservations. At that point,
I know that's right.
when he said reservations,
Come on.
I was like, oh, this is a man.
Uh-huh.
The magic word.
Hello? I was like, this ain't no boy. This man said reservations.
I know that's right.
Let me tell you, I started judging everybody from my past.
Man.
I was like, that nigga didn't ever set reservations.
You know, reservation is be the small
Right.
things like
Then I was mad at myself because I was like, I was going to go talk to this other dude. Who was
Yeah.
like, what you want to do? Like, what's up with you? I was like, So
Love it.
we set up a date. We went to dinner, met each other at a restaurant, and had an amazing conversation. I think the thing that, even on day one, that set him apart, that I was like, he's so different. When I got to the restaurant, he just looked real chill. Like, he was just, you
Cool.
could tell that he was just himself. Like,
Right.
he wasn't like overly done trying to impress or not be who he authentically is. He showed up as him.
I love
And
that.
I was like, and I showed up as me. And we know what that is.
Good start.
What? I was like, first date, this got to be cute.
Cute
Right.
face, hair,
What? And my
nails.
hair was short?
Yeah.
Man, that was cute. I was like, it was. It's short hair era. I was like, coordinated.
Yes.
Like, so just great conversation. And yeah, he told me that he loved himself.
Wow.
Nice.
Like, we were talking about
Nice.
like, you know, self-love and stuff like that and just kind of journeys and things. And he was like, I am so in love with myself.
I know that's,
That's what's
right.
up.
Can I be graphic?
Please.
Girl, she jumped. I was like, oh, we like him.
Baby,
A lot.
because that's a different level
What?
of like emotion for real.
Come on.
Because you
For
get
a
so
man?
used to, yeah,
That's
you
a,
get so
that's
used
a
to.
For a black
different
man?
level of being.
Yeah,
Hello?
it is. It is.
A lot of, especially us as black men,
Right.
you don't hear that.
No, don't.
You don't hear that at all.
That's what it was for me. I was like, this is a black man that is my age that says he loves himself.
That's
Love
dope.
that.
I was like, damn.
That's dope.
I was like, ain't nobody, he ain't got no girl. Like, it's like,
You be like, what's wrong?
right. I was like, what's wrong?
What's
But he
wrong?
was he said it with such confidence
Right.
and a surety of what he was saying. It wasn't like he was saying it because he was like, this is gonna get her. Like,
It was real. It was
like
real.
he really said
wasn't
it.
just some
like,
game.
Yeah, when he said it, you could feel like, yes, I love myself. And I was like, okay. Okay. I like it.
I love that though.
So and just kind of went from there. I think realizing that we were on the same journey as
Yeah.
far as like being parents,
Yes.
being full-time parents. I had never met a man who could understand my plight as a single parent.
Yeah.
So for him to come in and be like, yeah, me too. I'd be like, damn, you really do live.
Blow for blow.
But it really is
Right.
blow for blow. So like our girls are like literally all the same age.
Wow. Okay.
Match made in heaven, man.
Yeah. Because now I'm gonna ask Stan. Since I know you let her tell the story.
Real
but
quick.
Oh,
Put
sorry,
a pause.
baby. Go ahead.
Remember where you at. Don't
Okay.
forget where you at.
Gotcha.
He said, "Don't forget where yet."
Don't forget where you at.
I feel like we gotta dig a little bit deeper with that loving yourself for just the men out there.
Oh,
How did you get to that point? Just real quick, bro. You ain't gotta get everything you did, but
Right. I keep 100 with you. Well, I think a lot of time to myself. I think we
Important.
avoid a lot of time to ourselves as men, especially as black men. And not time to yourself, but just kind of just being to yourself on your way to do something or doing something. Like designated time to yourself to be with yourself, understand yourself, and really take that time to again dance around those thoughts that you don't want to have. And
Absolutely.
understand why. Yeah, like and really moving yourself to a space of really wanting that self-love and understanding that the love that you may have had for yourself wasn't adequate and
Right.
you need to expand on it for you to really make it to the next level. So like it gets to a point, I think, for a lot of us as black men out here, you know it, you feel me? You get to a point in your life where you just like, the fuck is this? Something gotta change.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Like it's a
real.
lot. I feel different,
Yeah.
and you know I remember that shit, and it made me get to a point of where it made me go inwards, start asking myself why about a lot of situations I had been in, and fucking, well, what could you have done? Of course, we always, I think that's the
Nice.
biggest thing, right? Like, what could you have done? We're
Right.
always in situations that you may have had no control on or no foresight of the shit, but you still have a right of action in that, something to do and to move on. So, what did you do in that moment? Which helps you get to the big word, accountability. So you feel me? You get to that accountability, and it that shit like a floodgate.
That's a whole nother level of humanism.
I think people are
Humanism. That's a
scared.
big one right there.
People are afraid of accountability.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
Yep.
Makes them look at themselves.
It's always put on women, but it's everybody.
Yeah, it is.
It's everybody.
Yeah. That's what that humanism. That's why I laugh. That's a whole nother level.
Yeah, no,
As we talk
right.
about a lot of shit of different black men, different black women, like women and human, like blending women as a species, but humans as a species, we have so
Talk
much more
about
in
it.
common that
Talk about it.
yeah, ain't nobody ready to talk about.
No.
It's so much that we have as a species that we ignore and don't want to talk about that would solve a bunch of problems. That I think if people just knew how we are as a species of humans, it would, forecast what we need to be acting
Yes.
and make things a lot of.
It's a great book on that called Sapiens. Super dope. It take you like it's like a history book, but it's showing you the progression and some of the downfalls of human and how we progress through time and digress. It's super.
Yeah,
I just started it
Scary
like
part is
Monday.
we have definitely digressed.
That
In so many different
That's the
ways.
scary
What you
part.
think did it? I got an idea.
I feel like somewhat social media has or the
absolutely.
internet.
Yep,
in a
internet.
whole-
I said the internet.
The creation of the internet in a whole made self-awareness.
I don't know. I'm gonna go back further than that.
To what?
I think what it was is the one of availability, and shortcuts. Right? Everybody wanted to
Shortcuts.
fucking have something quicker, faster, done easier. Right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, not
But
going through the process.
that's what the internet did to us.
yeah.
We got all this information at our fingertips. You ain't got to work for shit.
I mean, well, think about it. You don't have a lot of people. We came in. Let's just say this: our generation came in at the beginning. So we are at
Very
a
much.
special generation to say that we had what was and we had what is now.
Yeah, we
I think we the last generation of people that lived both.
Oh yeah, both.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like we
Came up with
watched
nothing.
what is happening. We knew we got foresight of what was what's happening now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like we
Yeah, I
were
remember phones.
the test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Trying to have that long ass
Call
cord
me
going
that-
to the
I'm
other room
sorry,
so you can
but
have a
I
fucking
saw-
conversation. Your mama pick up.
Yeah.
Get off the goddamn
Get off the phone.
I
Yeah.
saw a TikTok that
Like, don't you say nothing.
It fucked me
Right.
up. A girl, she had to be maybe 15 or
Baby,
16.
she said with that USB
It
cord,
was a fucking,
it was a
fucking
jack.
phone jack, and this motherfucker said, what kind of USB port is this? I said,
Wow,
I will
it
kick your ass.
It was dead ass.
I will kick your ass trying to play with me.
So let me tell you.
They should at least still know what that is. It got to hook up to the
mean-
modem, I guess.
Nobody got house phone no more.
Everything's wireless.
It
Yeah.
is. These
Damn,
kids
my
are
dad-
lucky.
Now it's
Yes,
an
we
option if
are.
you wanna
Yes.
have a solid line.
Shit.
I'm telling you, that TikTok made me mad. I said, oh,
All right.
But
All right.
but we are in a super dope position too because we're the first generation that's been aware of self.
Yep. Yep.
Like our generation is the one who we are holding ourselves accountable. Not all of us, but the special breed that do get it.
The men, our fathers,
Right.
we ain't never heard no men talk like Stan.
No.
We ain't never heard
But you
that.
know what? I got an opportunity to hear
Okay.
those conversations amongst Black men.
Okay.
So I think for
That's
me,
super dope.
having that affordability of being able to witness those conversations, it allowed for me to be able to recognize a man when I met one
Dope.
or when I came in contact with one, which then entailed changed my approach to that person
Yeah.
because you knew just off top, like this is a different type of person.
Yeah.
You have to come with intellect and and accountability and vulnerability and all the things because they're down to have those conversations.
Now listen, shout out to my pops. As crazy as it had been, he was still involved in my life, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was
I could tell.
It was the 80s.
Yeah.
So, he went through what he went through, drug abuse and all that shit, but it did his thing. But he was a force to be reckoned with, I would think, if he hadn't been paralyzed with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So he always took the time to really make me a thinking man. I got a son now. That's my oldest. Like I'm one more ahead of her. I got 4, so I got an oldest son,
Okay.
18. And I appreciate that. My pops, he always made me a thinking man of reading books, thinking outside the book. Like he pushed that upon me. It's crazy as some of the shit I seen him do, actions or something, but he was telling me, just trying to give me the game in the right way. But like he made sure to help me. Now listen, think. Be a thinking man. Think that if you don't do nothing, nigga, that's what you have a brain for.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't paralyze it. Let it be free.
Mm.
So
Wow.
yeah, at that point you never
Okay. Real.
Yeah.
This is the outcome of good fathers having a positive influence on their children's life.
Hey.
Y'all are the outcome of that.
Listen, he did that. Listen,
The fruit of that.
Let me tell you, shout out to my daddy.
Shout out to your pops, man.
Shout out to Pops.
Shout out to
Yes.
good fathers.
Rest
right?
in peace.
No,
Mom.
listen, we
Rest
show
in
Rest in
every time.
peace.
Yeah. So,
Shit.
I encourage every woman to, even in older age, right? Find a man that you can have a conversation with.
Yes. Yep.
It will change a woman's perspective on how she sees life and how she sees men.
That's real.
Right.
But have a conversation, like find a man and have a real conversation. It will make you look at yourself.
You gotta be careful.
And if you're in that space to want to really like have that conversation with self,
yeah.
then it's transformative for
Well,
you.
Well, what kind of dude though? Like any dude, or like it got to be a certain
I think,
pedigree
but
of
here,
man.
let me say this. I think that's to each his own.
Okay.
But I feel like
'Cause that could be damaging too.
But
shit.
here's the thing. But I feel like when you meet a man who is aware of himself and connected on a level that puts him in the category of being classified as a man, right? That is a pedigree that will set themselves apart.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I don't care if he wears suits every day or if he wear overalls.
Yep.
Their energy is going to speak who they are.
Right.
Now it's going to be to the woman's, visual aesthetic of what she likes, if that's going to be the man that she connects with. But that man energy, or as some people say, that big dick energy, that's universal on the people that possess it. So it doesn't matter what you look like. It's going to be preference at that point.
How you carry yourself.
How you carry yourself. And that energy speaks loudly. Like it's a megaphone.
Yeah, how you vibrate.
Let me
It's
tell you.
It's that self journey.
Yep. Gotta have that self
You
journey.
ain't got none of that.
Gotta
You
have
know
that self
yourself.
time.
Yeah.
You dropped some major gems. I'm gonna have to rewatch this podcast myself. Take some notes.
I feel like they're gonna do a separate podcast, and they're probably gonna
What, me and Stan?
Yeah, that would actually be dope as hell.
Hey, I'm trying to. Hey,
Listen,
That would be
if he
dope.
with it, if he got the time, I am
Right.
down.
That would be very
man,
dope.
we could, yeah, for sure.
That'd be super
Yeah.
dope.
Work on some different shit for sure.
I mean, can y'all present the world like some logical black men?
Yeah,
Man.
no, for real.
Like,
That would be
like some black men who don't hate black
That would be the
women?
mission.
Like,
Right,
you know, some black men who like women.
Why is that a
like
thing?
black
These
women.
incels, these soft. All right, we ain't talking about that.
I mean, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I was gonna say, please don't start with me.
yeah, go ahead.
You know,
Thank
you,
you
you
so
know
yeah,
her.
something you want to talk about?
You know
Look, it'll
what?
become Beyonce. We don't want
Because
that.
then if I become Keontae, we're gonna have a problem.
So we don't want those
we don't do that.
problems.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't even sit giving energy to
Because I'm not
that.
gonna play with
All
it.
right.
We be having them deep conversations, and I'll be like, "Sir, I am not high yet.
All the
Can you
time.
please?
All the time. Hey,
Stop.
not yet. Not yet.
Not right now.
Not yet.
Like, it ain't
Give me a
kicked in.
minute. Give me a minute."
Then.
10 more minutes.
No, for real. So I do want to kind of shift the conversation a little bit and talk about the entrepreneurs and the togetherness that we're creating here, because myself personally had the opportunity to be blessed by the both of you at my grand opening,
That was super dope, man.
providing the best
dope.
rasta pasta salad and cookies.
Well,
and
we was eating that for a week.
when I tell you, it might have been spoiled. I don't know,
and we
but I
banged it.
still
I
ate
didn't
it.
give I didn't give a shit.
Damn.
I didn't know the lifespan, but I didn't care.
So I thought soon you left, like, let me pop it in the freezer.
I had to call my mom. Like, hey, mom, how long can you eat?
I mean, baby, we were
He
passing
was like, it's
out.
been in the refrigerator. It should
It should be
all
good.
right.
It
We good, right?
Kill that bacteria.
It don't smell weird.
Right.
I've seen nothing. Yeah, heat
Black
it
people
up.
will
It's
smell
bubbling.
some food. Okay?
I mean, and it was
I
nothing
swear.
short of amazing. And even just going to your infusion party. I mean, y'all, let me tell you, I walked into this place and I was like, I should have had on a ball gown, first of all. The layout and then the food. You know, you had a young lady holding onto a chicken bone for dear life because she thought the meat was going to reappear. Shout out to Heidi.
Shout out to Heidi.
Shout out.
I mean, what are y'all plans? What we got? What's happening?
Who's this on? They want to hear your voice.
Mine. I would think for the foreseen close future would be some edible desserts, right? Backing up the edible desserts, we got a food truck in line, and the parties again. I really had a good time at that party. I think that the
Yes.
party can be something that is well received, especially out here in Texas, right? It's not too much going on. So
Right.
It's one of
Yeah.
those, if you know type of situation. So like, I think the parties would be a big thing to look forward to, but these pastries we're gonna try to really get going right now, and then a food truck to follow up with that. So I think that's the foreseen closest future, which sure we get all the plugs in there or whatever, but yeah, that's where the creative juices is flowing right now.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Michelle over here with all the desserts, y'all.
Man.
All of them.
Man.
And I mean, they be real good.
The infused and not.
I pulled over
What'd
on a
you-
highway and finished my dessert. I did not care. I didn't. It was no
Let me get this
shame.
real quick.
I mean,
That
it
is
was
terrible.
it was so good.
I feel you though. I don't know what you brought home. What was that wasn't infused that you made?
It probably some cupcakes, maybe, or a
think
cake
it-
or something.
What was that?
Was it a cake?
It might.
Was
have
it a
been.
cheesecake cupcake?
Probably.
I can't
I don't
remember. Whatever it
know.
was, I inhaled that motherfucker. It didn't stand a chance.
It did not.
She said, hey, this was not infused. Instantly.
No, yeah.
Instantly.
That
y'all.
one is
Give me that.
clean. Yeah, all right.
I mean, where does that passion to bake? Where does that come from?
My granny.
Good question.
Man, shout
My
out to
grandmother.
Granny.
Granny.
Shout out to Laura May.
Hey,
Lord
Laura
May.
May.
Laura
Laura
May.
May sound like she can cook.
Let me
Laura May
say-
sound like she can get down.
Laura May Hughes was
Man.
from born in Huntsville, grew up in Birmingham. So shout out to Alabama.
Period.
But my grandmother allowed for me to be in the kitchen with her when she would cook and she would bake. But I don't know, it was something about baking that I felt like just watching her, you could tell like it was this love that was and this sweetness that was going into it. So it was, she had a little stool and I would sit next to her and I had my apron on
Oh.
and she would let me bake. She would let me put the
love
ingredients in and she would
That's
just
so
let me
cool.
do my thing. So she would make like a big apple pie and then she had a little cast iron that she would save some dough and like apples and she would let me make my own. And that was the one that I worked on.
Okay.
And I mean, she did that with like baking and sewing. And so
Wow.
she was a real like integral part of why I got to
Grandma was a
expand on-
creative.
Man,
That's
she was a creative. She was a
amazing.
hairstylist too.
Word.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Grew up in this. My grandmother both grandmothers were hairstylists. My granny, who was the big baker, she was a seamstress, a precision seamstress. Like she had everything set up in her basement. I used to make Barbie clothes. Like
Hey,
my
come on now.
So shout out to her because she was the reason why.
Come on, Grandma.
I mean, and would just bake. I used to get in trouble because my mom was like, "Where's my sugar? Where are the eggs?" I was like, "I had seen this recipe on TV, and I was gonna try it.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit has been nasty,
Hey, gotta be. You gotta
like
go
all
through
the things, and the desire to want to sell it because I just gave it to family. It was like, all right, family got to experience all this. In 2019, it was just like my little cousin was coming to visit. She went to school in Oklahoma. No, 2018. She was calling me like, "Can I come stay with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, cool, no problem." And she's my little cousin who was at the time doing everything.
Okay.
So I was like, "Oh, you're doing all the things, ma'am.
Right.
Please be careful."
it. Right.
But she would come down and hang out. And one day I was like, "Do you know how to make edibles?" She was like, "Girl, yeah, I be selling them at school and everything." And I was like, "Teach me your ways."
Yeah.
So she taught me. She taught me how to make edibles. And I was like, "Oh, I am about to kill this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is about to be, this is its own."
Yeah.
So me and her started making edibles. And I was working at a barbershop. And I would tell her, I was like, "Hey, everybody up at the shop, get up here." We'd be to make cupcakes and cookies and have trays of the shit at home. And she would ride up and to the customers to like, because it was a nail salon and a barbershop. And so everybody was like, "Oh, them edibles?" It was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Let me get the whole tray."
Dang.
Hey, them liners fucked up in there.
Good. Okay. Pushed all
They
the
were
way
in
back,
the clouds. Because at that time, I didn't know dosage.
Oh, no.
Lord.
So for me, I was like, I am a giver. I was like, everybody needs to be high.
Oh, that's why I don't mess with. That's why I don't mess with edibles to this
She's
day.
the reason that commercial come on late at night. If you've been, if you've ever had edibles from Michelle,
You might be entitled.
if your lining was pushed back as a result of these edibles,
But I think any true connoisseur can appreciate that, right?
Right.
That's true.
A true connoisseur.
You know why it was like that? Because I like being different.
yeah,
So I had ate edibles before, but they taste like, it was like weed with a little bit of chocolate.
okay,
Yeah.
And so I was like, there's got to be a way
Yeah.
to make it to
Just
where it
Good.
tastes good.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like, trial and error. I was like, I'm about to figure this out. So then 2019 going into 2020, I started making edibles and just kind of selling them to people that knew. 2020 hit and the world fucking shut down.
Right.
man,
So I'm at home like, bitch, you gotta figure something out.
Yeah,
So I was like, you know what? We about to push these edibles.
Mm-hmm. Perfect
And I just-
time.
Yeah.
Got
You
on
got-
Instagram, was like, yo, I'm selling edibles. And everybody's like, what? I was in that kitchen,
Whipping it up.
Come on, R.
like, y'all about to get all this. And was realizing I could make money off of it. I was like, oh, this is heaven.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it just kind of went from there. But I love baking. I love seeing people be excited about eating something that I bake. Because I have intention when I get in the kitchen. Like, there's a whole ritual. You
Okay.
saw it?
Yeah.
Listen,
Let's talk about it. What's
this
the ritual?
lady, I don't know. She pours like some magic dust of love over every piece of
that's
baked
dope.
good that she has, because there is no way I set up an 825 cookies for my event. There is no.
Oh, them cookies.
the cookies we
Them
almost got divorced
goddamn
over, my
cookies.
guy. Like,
Wait, did I really almost fight?
No,
'Cause
we-
I didn't believe her.
fist fight
Absolutely.
was
Well, I mean,
about-
And I was ready.
like,
because he was
Like,
coming
Nike said
for my
no.
last,
It's okay.
and I was like, "You got me
We'll
messed
be
up
all right
with the
after this.
butterfly," and he didn't want the butterfly, so things kind of took off from there. And
Hey, it was
about
worth
to go to
it.
counseling.
I appreciate
Sometimes you
it.
gotta stand for and run some shit.
It's mine.
It's my
What?
I'm gonna eat this damn
oh,
cookie.
okay.
All right.
Today,
gotta
it's
draw a line
today. Right.
Truly appreciate it.
Man,
Amazing.
you got something really special.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know if you said it, Stan, like what really brought you to cooking? Like really having the art of it.
So this is where I think me and her, that little flare of black love really brought us
Uh-oh.
together.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
talk about it.
My grandmother. I'm saying I was that little black boy next to his grandmother in the kitchen doing all the shit, right? A little teaching me this and that.
That's
like
dope,
from
man.
my grandmother from the day
That's
one.
dope.
All the shit. I can sew, I can garden, love it all. Y'all see the overalls. Like
he can sew.
Girl, he got a garden.
this,
That is crazy.
He like
That's a
Jody,
dream.
but a man.
Right.
Jody mama.
Right.
Man,
Yeah.
no, this is it. So like all about it. Like I know how
Wow.
that was that little boy side. I'm a very that creative side of it. Just
Yeah.
like sewing everything. I was fucking I don't know what, maybe 10, 11, 8, something like that. She had my grandma hands, boy, we're gonna show these pajamas for you.
I know this
And shit. So,
Yeah.
so like at a young age, just doing different stuff and you know, getting that instilled in me at a young age and going through the transition as a young adolescent and then getting to a point of where my life's where I started to have that journey of waking up and like understanding, oh shit, culinary been here for me the whole time. And fucking ran with it.
Dope, man.
That was it.
And
He's amazing.
that food, ooh,
It's fire.
that chicken,
Yeah, bro.
sir.
It was so good.
It was so good.
If you could say like give yourself I don't know, do you have styles in cooking? Like is that a thing?
I mean,
Or something that you more
yeah, it's good cooking, it's bad cooking.
okay.
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 That's it.
so
that's
you know
it.
in between. It's either yeah or nay.
Yeah, because I mean, I've worked with a lot of different chefs, and you know, you could get different I think there are plenty of different techniques we have, right?
Right.
But just different styles of cooking. Now, it's just it's either good or it's bad. But the techniques we have, but yeah, it's either good or it's bad. No, it's pretty simple.
Okay.
I think that was I ain't know.
All right.
Wow.
What is creativity to you?
Yeah.
He went there.
Creativity,
What's creativity to you?
for me is freedom of the mind.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Letting your mind be at play, right, and just let it have a not even
like
just
that.
at play, but a setting of where you know it's going to thrive.
Yeah.
Of understanding your mind and being able to position it to where it's able to really push itself and
Yeah. Do its
explore
thing.
different, expand and explore different avenues of what you never thought may be. So yeah,
There's no restrictions.
Mhm.
Creativity has no boundaries.
That's very true.
And I love when people are like, I'm a creative, but then they keep themselves like confined to one thing.
Right.
No,
Right.
it is zero restrictions. And the confidence and the peace to be able to just let it be.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Because you gotta be confident to be a creative.
yeah.
You do.
You do.
You do. That's
dope.
a lesson in the journey of being a creative.
Ooh.
Confidence.
You have to be confident to be. And I think anybody who's a real creative, that shit came from birth. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
you came into this earth as a different type of person.
That was your sauce. Like
Right.
ain't nobody give you
You
that.
cannot teach that.
You can't teach that.
No,
and
yeah.
and I think for a lot of creatives, they have to grow into that confidence of being okay
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
being that special person.
Yep.
I know for me, I
did.
had to.
Yeah, I did too.
So
Cause we was the different ones growing up
Let me
in the
tell you.
family,
in
the
a family,
friend group.
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, that we was always the
Little motherfucker sitting staring out the window like,
Yeah.
for real.
You
You ain't lying,
for real.
G.
wrong with him?
Real shit.
That's fake.
Is he okay? Yeah, he fine. Just
He good.
Leave him alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I think embracing that's the dopest part about me as a aware creative and raising kids.
Mm.
It's the best fucking part of being a mom.
Wow.
Because I get to allow for my kids to understand who they are now.
Uh,
There's zero restrictions on who you are. Be that.
I still got crayons on the wall now. I look at it like, well, damn it, it ain't that bad.
It
Like,
ain't that.
if you could have just kept it in the lines a little bit, fuck, I could have put a frame around it.
Right. So it changes. It even changes how you parent. Because you get to you realize that if you're a creative, 9 times out of 10, at least one of your kids,
At least one of them.
somebody gonna get it.
Right.
Nah, yeah, that's the one you be like, it's you.
I knew it.
Yes.
I knew it.
Here,
So-
here's this skateboard.
Little weirdo. Get out my
Yeah,
face.
yeah. So I
We're all
think
gonna go do something, but you go over there.
You're right. You just do your thing,
letting
brother.
your kids be. So my theory on parenting is that we're their gardeners. So the seed
I
that
like
you
that.
get is the seed that you get. You don't know how it's gonna sprout, but you know whatever the contents are, this is what that seed is. My journey is to just make sure you got the right soil, right water, you got enough sunlight. You get spoken to where you want to grow and grow and grow and be the biggest
I love
version
that.
of whatever flower that you are, tree, whatever.
I love it.
So I'm just your gardener.
Yeah.
I'm not here to control how you
Speaking
grow.
of the kids.
We was talking off camera. We took a break.
Right. Yeah.
Ooh, what was y'all talking
Yeah, y'all
about?
didn't see
It
that.
got real.
Yeah.
What
So
was y'all talking about?
I want to know about these trips, man. That y'all
Oh,
Oh, hell.
now we talking.
the shrooms, man.
Yeah.
'Cause as a creative, I feel like it's a rite of passage that you got to go at least one time.
You do.
You got to do it for yourself and your creativity.
I think if you want to see what your mind is truly free, yeah,
I got to do it.
it takes the seatbelt off, hits the gas,
Yes, sir.
It definitely
fucking
does.
drops the top,
First of all.
yeah, and yeah. Like,
Hey, I ain't-
that's why I say it's. I think it's all about your setting, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you on the Autobahn, fucking have at it, right?
I understand. Yep.
You in the fucking Mozambique, one of the deserts, you like,
Right.
yeah, I'm about to floor it.
Uh-huh.
So if you got the
Wide
proper
open.
setting with the right vehicle, man, listen, don't like it really.
I'm gonna
shows
keep that imagery in my head too.
Let
I
me
like
say,
that.
The best thing
That's
you
gonna
can do
help.
for yourself.
What you
The
say?
best. The
Say
best
it.
thing you could do for yourself. The best.
Yeah,
I would recommend that shit to everybody.
I
Yeah.
was just about to say, I champion it. For
Yeah,
people.
like
I random people, they be like, well, I just be going through. I'm like, have you ever?
No, for real.
you should take a trip someday.
I feel like that shit should just be, everybody should be able to microdose every day. Like, the world would be so much better.
You know what? I think it would be.
Or not at least take one mega dose.
Right.
And
One
be
mega
done.
dose?
Yeah. If you don't want to continue fucking with
Yeah.
it, no, force you to take one.
Is the
good one.
microdose worth doing? Just like, stop being a pussy, just do the shit.
No, I think
Yeah, it's cool,
It's
right?
worth it.
Like, it's good for the day. Like if
Yeah.
I
you,
mean, because why you coming at my microdose?
so. Here's the thing with
You don't count, bro.
I think microdosing. I think microdosing with the right brain. So like somebody who's ADD,
Uh-huh.
microdosing is great
yeah, so,
Okay.
yeah,
because it will streamline
perfect
somebody
for
who
me.
is all over the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
it's magic.
Let me tell you, it's great.
It's magic.
Shout out to my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do. I think microdosing is great.
Okay. What's a good dosage to
Start with.
No, to really take a trip, like to go on a journey we was talking about.
Hey, ask him.
I know, right? I'm probably the wrong person. Probably
Okay.
talking to.
For a beginner, first timer.
He's better say-
First timer.
2.5.
Yeah, I would say it's like a nice 2.5.
Yeah.
Like, I would say that one would be more of you got a cool setting you going to, you got some vibes going on, you gonna go hang out, you got a show you gonna go see or something, or some cool place you're gonna be at. It's a good amount to go fuck around with. Like if you
2.5.
You trying to trip?
take some, unravel some stones or something like
Uh-huh.
that.
4?
Yeah, 3.5, 4 is where you really start
Yeah,
Wow.
fucking with some shit.
really dealing with self.
So 4. 4 it is.
4. I mean, let me tell you.
Yeah, 4 be it.
Yeah,
Like if you
don't be
really
a
want to
good
jump into it, if you're going like 4.
Yeah.
I say that. That's why I asked you earlier. I was like, if you're confident in where you're at mentally,
Yeah.
right? If you know
Yeah.
yourself mentally and you understand where you're at and you're confident in a lot of different things.
That's why I'm having such a strong pull towards it, because like it's something else. It's like,
So then
I see it,
It's
but-
already spoken to you.
huh?
Now it's just a matter of you setting the time and the intention to do it.
That shit don't-
The medicine already spoke to you. So the universe already told you that you needed to do it. And it doesn't matter what you're searching for.
If you're a big believer in the universe, all that shit. Yep.
Yeah. If you already feeling that feeling and you can see it, you already got foresight as if it already has been, right?
Yeah.
Then the universe already told you. It's now just waiting on you to actionary take that.
It'll give
that
deja
move.
vu. It's
Good
gonna
action.
that whole different deja
Yeah.
vu, a different spin for you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that whole like people what they think of deja vu is like, oh, I might have seen it, but like you get to thinking of No,
You're doing it.
I did do that before.
No, I did that before.
Yeah.
Crazy. So,
Either
yeah.
you did it or you're doing it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Have y'all seen that movie, Everything All at Once? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once? That's what trippy is.
I'm gonna have to watch
But
that.
think
That's a
about
big
it.
ass mushroom trip.
But think about it. That's what a lot of people are afraid of really talking about.
Yep.
There is a parallel. Like dreams are real. That
Yeah, they
shit,
are.
that's actually happening.
Right.
I've been having
All
vivid
the,
dreams
think about
lately.
all the things that we've seen.
Super
Had one the
vivid.
other night.
Think
Like,
about what all the Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
And like jumping through
Multiverse.
timelines,
Yep.
multiverses, and things
Doctor
like
Strange.
that. There are
that
multiple
shit.
versions of ourselves.
Doctor Strange was
Doctor
when I
Strange.
first
That
seen
is
Doctor
my
Strange.
boy.
That's our favorite. She
But
loves it.
Doctor
Hey,
Strange
that's
is
our
a
favorite.
clear
Shout out to
visual
Doctor
Doctor Strange.
depiction of what our brains really can do and what we do. We don't classify it or want to really recognize what it is.
Yeah.
People don't want to recognize that your dream is actually happening.
Mm.
The actual projection is real.
Come on now, you cooking.
Like, so those things scare people.
Yeah.
So nobody really wants to be like, oh, you've been doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's something about shrooms that really opens you up. It opens up more of your mind to really understand what's happening.
Mm.
So like you get to experience those other versions of yourself that are happening in the same time.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
What was y'all the trippiest trip you took that you can remember?
The
That you
trippiest trip.
The
Together
trippiest
or
trip.
separate?
Right.
Oh, y'all did it. Oh
they did
man.
it together.
Both.
Hey, now together, like that shit's right there. I think people would regulate a lot of people's questionings. That shit would fucking. Y'all would walk out the end of the door like, hey, now listen, it's really been great and thank you. You know? With no hard feelings. Nobody mad at nothing.
Hey, we good?
Like,
We good?
Right.
No, we're straight. Like, or
That's
either
what's
y'all
up.
be like, you know what? My nigga.
My nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, it's you.
You know what? When I see you, it means something different completely.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Is that what it felt like?
yeah,
Oh, okay. So what's up?
I never
Hell yeah.
Save that for y'all.
I
Hell
didn't
yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Can you? You're really blushing right
Let me
now.
tell you,
It's
I'm
very
chocolate.
I know.
She's red as hell.
I love it.
Right. I'm like, I didn't know that. No, I think because it was for me, it was really dope when he was like, yeah, I do shrooms.
That's
This was
crazy.
the first date talk too.
Yeah.
Wow.
We
Yeah,
had
that's
at it.
what's up.
Yeah, that first date was a vibe. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, y'all did that on your first date?
No, we had the conversation on our first date.
Oh.
So
Oh no, yeah,
Man, I'm like, y'all
No,
some
no.
soldiers, boy.
I took something the first
he
day.
did.
Yeah.
He was there already.
Wow.
But I had
Wow.
smoked too. Like I had smoked. He had already taken the shrooms.
Okay.
But no, the
So
conversation.
y'all was on a different
Microdose,
level
right?
anyway.
Yeah, the conversation had went to talking about really weed and like cannabis at first, because at the time I was in school for cannabis study, and so we.
What?
Yeah,
You just
I
keep
know,
on adding on.
don't do
I'm gonna have a
that.
counter.
Yeah.
All the shit you next to your head. Just,
I told you I like to learn. So we talked about that, and he was like, "Oh, you smoke weed? Like, you know?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, shrooms." And he was like, "Oh,
huh,
wait a
shrooms.
minute."
The room got that like,
Right.
Right.
you said shrooms?
So at that point, I was like, "Huh." And then we talked about it more, and I was like, "Yo, we should take a trip together." Because I had never experienced anyone. All of my previous relationships, nobody did anything.
Me
So
too.
I felt like the outsider that I was the one that was like, we could try it. I'm down.
Right.
Like,
Same here. It was the same for me too.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, nah, I don't want to do it. I'm like, no, sure. Nah, yeah. So when it was fucking universal type shit, right? You're
Dope.
like, here we
Dope.
go.
Match made in
Fucking
heaven.
stars. Right?
You know
Yeah,
what
let's
I'm
fucking,
saying?
yeah, fucking
yo,
go
that
for
shit
it.
was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Wait, was the first one my birthday? I think the first trip we took was my birthday.
Was it?
Yep. Because we met in May and July we took a trip. My birthday.
We were just talking about the birthday.
That shit was so funny.
It was a good day.
Because we had to raw dog the mushrooms.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, anybody who eats mushrooms knows.
Yeah.
Like they're the worst. I'll tell you right now, I ain't gonna lie to you. So yeah, the
hate
first time talking about it.
Hey, let me know.
Hey, they taste horrible. Horrible.
I heard it's like shit.
Yeah.
So honestly,
It's
and first time,
Yeah.
so and
funky.
I'll give you another way of how intense you want it to be. If you want that first time to be over the like, go for it straight smoothie.
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 Yeah.
Nice, good, simple
Okay.
smoothie. Just fucking throw some smoothie in there, make a
Some
normal
fruit,
smoothie
just-
like you do honey.
Okay, I could tolerate.
You know, nice organic smoothie. But if you want it
You
to
won't
be
taste it.
something a little bit more
Is,
mellower,
is it just a mushroom or you throwing like your fruits and all that
Oh,
shit
everything.
in? Okay,
so
bet,
it's
bet,
like
bet,
an
bet, bet.
additive into your smoothie.
Got you,
Yeah.
got you,
So
got
like
you.
how
got you.
you throw protein powder in,
Yep.
throw the shrooms in.
I got it. Got you.
instead of chia seeds,
Little shroom.
fucking mushroom. Or and if it wanted to be a little bit more milder or something to come in a little bit more easier, making a tea, I would suggest. In the simple, right? Making sure you bring it up and steep it up from cold. So throwing everything in cold, a little bit of ginger, the mushrooms, bringing that up, bringing it not to a boil. As soon as you start to see it start to bubble, cut it off, let it steep for another 10 minutes, strain it, add your honey, your lemon, your tea, let it go. The tea, it's more, it's like a, you know, more like a when you dip your toe in the pool, you're like, okay, all right, I'm gonna fuck with that.
In the smoothie, you just
That
Smoothie,
smoothie
you
is
getting
more
in the
like,
pool.
no, you backflipping that motherfucker. You
damn.
was ready, you wanted
like,
it.
ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Cannonball.
Yeah.
candy.
Yeah.
Dry straight out the clothes. No,
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
You
Hey, you
let's
was
go
like,
for
I'm
it.
going swimming today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But that first trip was
yeah, it was a good time.
eating them. I was
Yeah.
like, this
Yeah.
is not gonna be good.
I hate it all the time because one guy I used to work with told me like when you eat them, before when you know you about to start tripping, your stomach start hurting. You have a
Little
stomach
bit.
ache,
Oh,
Little
wow.
bit.
and then that's when your trips start.
Let me tell you, you want to know what's fucked up about my trips? When you know it's kicking in, I yawn.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the shit's uncontrollable.
Yeah,
But it's
everybody
like
gets those.
it's like somebody's turning up the volume
Oh,
when
shit.
it kicks in. So when I start yawning, I'll be like, oh, here we go.
Damn, somebody just turned your
And
Bluetooth on.
and when I tell you yawning, like you would think that I am being rude.
Mid sentence, like
I'd be like, no. I am really engaged. It is not you.
I'm super engaged now.
It is the drugs.
Yeah, it is
I am sorry. It's like, no,
It is the
seriously.
drugs.
Like I yawn.
I don't know what that yawning signifies or something,
no
but like
idea.
it.
You
Like,
got anything like that happens to you?
It does for me. Like, well, for me, like I get real
Or cold.
jittery or cold. Yeah, I get cold. Fucking blood drops. Something I don't know, but like and I get yawns every once in a while.
The
It's
essence
like,
to be around you.
man,
Tip to drop.
you be like, what
It
is?
cracked me up. I realized that I did it the night that we took our first trip. We went to a comedy show.
Oh,
Oh
man.
no.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
in the line of fucking fire,
Right? Who was that?
smack
Who
dab
that
in the front,
Oh,
my
no.
God.
the Arlington Improv.
First day, I had to make up. I was like, we gotta get good seats.
Right.
We didn't realize we were gonna be taking shrooms.
They put that in the plans.
Sitting there,
didn't think it all the
high
way
as
through.
hell.
Right in the front, a pure target. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Who was it? We
In
seen
front
that
is
first night?
crazy.
It was a bunch of people. It was a few people. I think it was.
It was what's the name? When he was doing his little comedy tour. What's my man name?
I ain't think-
Bruh from Detroit.
From Detroit.
Ha
Davis.
Yes.
He was doing his thing, so he had a whole little tour. He had the crow with him. They were doing a little thing. Yeah, them niggas
Okay,
came out
okay.
there. Everybody fucking. We was on everybody's radar.
Man.
You niggas right there.
Everybody. Trying to keep your composure under that type of pressure, like don't look super high.
Right. Yeah. We
Try
was
not-
fucking.
They gonna be on your
Get your
ass.
control. Like
Bring it back.
bring it back. Fighting for my life.
So these two high niggas right here.
right, and then
Watching y'all the whole
trying
time.
to sit up straight. Like
Dust yourself off
yeah.
like Korean Friday. Like,
hold up. I'm telling you, like, right, I ain't high.
good.
You like, all right. Get it together.
like this?
That's nice, man.
You over here like trying to fix your makeup. Like, I'm good. Yeah, high as hell. Okay.
God damn.
I think my most memorable trip though, I took one by myself. December 21st.
Usually the best ones. Yeah.
December 21st.
Yeah, of 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, December 21st, 2021. Took like 4 grams by myself.
Wait, 12.
12, 21, 21.
12,
Wow.
21, 21.
Yeah.
It was on a
That's crazy.
The same like today.
Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was the winter solstice.
Huh.
Yep.
Today is Tuesday.
4.
Mm-hmm. Well, who
Four,
was?
24, 24.
424.
Today is
Yeah.
2/24,
Oh, yeah,
24.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And today is a
That's
full
creepy.
moon.
And it's I'm
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
Oh yeah, damn.
yeah.
So you got 2/24,
Mm-hmm.
full moon. It's a powerful day.
Wow.
Numbers down to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all types of.
This is a perfect conversation for this day.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Well, the
A
thing
perfect
about
guess.
the thing, yeah,
Right.
perfect, because it's a lot of intentional energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, but this is what taking trips do. It opens you up to now you having these kind of conversations,
Right.
Right.
and with the wrong people, you are now weird,
Yeah.
I'm always. I ain't even take a trip yet. I'm always trying to have these conversations.
right? But to the wrong people, you are in lonely company.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, I am.
That's so sad.
Yes, I am.
but when
Really.
when you meet the right people and you can have those conversations, it allows for you. I'm telling you, your brain be like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to just keep talking to you, bitch. Get somebody else to listen.
Yeah.
Just
That's
go
what, like, I
to
think
bed,
that's the best
just
thing
my
about
eyes
it.
closed.
That's the best thing about me, her. Like, I think some of the conversations we have is it'd be really just fire conversations.
Yeah.
We be lost in talking for fucking hours, right? Just
That's so dope.
talking about I don't fucking know
Anything.
what.
I love that. That's
Politics.
Yep.
Or
Yeah, no,
laughing.
yeah.
I was just about to say, I think it's laughter. We
Oh,
be
the
here.
laughing.
Oh,
I can't tell you what the fuck we be laughing at.
I
Be
have
laughing.
giggles.
Crazy shit.
Okay.
I'm talking about
I
on the
mean,
ground,
like-
leaving the room.
in pain. Like
She walked outside. She left the house
I
one time.
had to. I couldn't breathe.
Do you feel like laughter? Of course, communication is key with any partnership, right?
I
Any
feel like
connection.
laughter is it's like a confirmation that things are all right. It's not as bad as you might think it is. If y'all can still laugh, like a genuine laugh together,
Yeah.
it's all
I
right.
mean, like a
It's
hearty
some shit
laugh.
y'all
I
know.
mean, because
Yeah, it's
Especially
all
if
right.
you
It
choose
might
to
be some
laugh,
things you
yeah.
need to work
Right.
with, but y'all all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all can't laugh no more together,
Yeah,
like
that's
if
a
you
problem.
generally like
No, especially because you choose to laugh. Shit, if you
Right.
choose to laugh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. And it-
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you like, all right.
I'm about to
Just
be
like-
on my highway.
Not the
All right.
fake laugh.
Oh my God.
We done.
Slid that on in there. All right, you got me, motherfucker.
Oh, that's the
that
laugh
was
you're
funny,
giving.
motherfucker.
Oh, got
All right.
it.
You got me.
Noted.
All right. You can deal with it.
Bad.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
when-
saying?
No, I've laughed with him. Like that shit be like laughter.
That's dope, man.
Like
That's dope. Mouth all open.
all your
Holy
teeth,
shit.
Yeah.
everything.
Crying it all.
Hurting. Like, shut up, don't say shit else.
Please, so I can catch my breath.
Don't say nothing
Oh
else.
my God.
Yes, I think being able to communicate
fuck
and
with
laugh, that shit's hilarious. But
Yeah.
the conversations, not feeling weird.
Yeah.
Like not feeling like
Judged.
yeah, because you have a different perspective on
Right.
Another free mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody, respects and understands like what a boundary is, but like, it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
It's all fun to play over here, right? And no fucking cameras or nothing.
Keisha is the first one I've been with.
What?
Y'all should be hitting me like I be delayed as
Oh
fuck.
my
And then
God.
you like oh shit.
Yeah.
They
right?
shit.
Like, all right. Shit. It's a good conversation.
So
I
Keisha's
think-
the what?
Keisha is the first one, a woman I've ever been with that it's not as weird as me, but lets me go.
Yeah.
You know, I start talking, she just right there with me like,
Okay.
what she's keeping it going.
Right.
And I'm just getting all out like, you really just let me do that. Thank you. right, no, for real. I say
Safe
all the
space,
time,
a
like,
safe space, yeah.
yo,
Yeah,
I
shout out to
appreciate
safe
that.
space, yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know what you think about me right now, but I appreciate you letting me get that off.
Let me
Right?
I be hitting him with, hey, random thought.
Yep.
Yeah.
Random question.
Yeah.
Can I ask you this? And
Is this a safe place?
you know
gotta
what?
have them.
You gotta have 'em.
He never told me it was a safe space.
Just felt it.
Like he didn't just directly tell me like, oh, this is a safe space for you.
Mm-hmm.
But it was his energy that was like, oh girl, you
What's
can
understood don't need to be said.
just be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like speak up, say what you want to say.
Yep.
Like, ask the question. He's not going to judge you. Like, get it off your chest.
Right.
And I think for me, and you can probably attest to it, as a woman, to feel safe enough to be able to really like be yourself.
Yeah.
That is not the common. That's a rarity.
It's not. Sadly, it's not.
Yeah. So to be in that space, you like, oh, this is so nice.
Found my person.
I like it here.
So you can fully be yourself as a woman, and we go through so many different changes all the time. And so just to be able to be like, you know what, I'm gonna go in here and take this wig off. And however I look when I come out of here, it's just what it is. And if your person is still standing there like, I want to see what it is, even if he cracking jokes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to see where this
I wanna
goes.
see what it looks like, you know?
When you just-
That's the type of energy.
Exact time you crack a joke,
I
it's a
haven't
show.
taken the wig off. He ain't just got me taking the wig off. No.
Sometimes I mean,
It's
but that's how you
stages,
know.
you know?
Let me tell you how I knew.
levels.
Let me tell you how I knew he was my person. So we were just watching TV one day.
Oh my God, Joe.
It just randomly, I farted. I farted.
And then you waited.
I waited.
Like, is he gonna say something?
I heard it, and I know he heard it. Right. And he didn't say nothing but fell out laughing. And that's how I knew right there.
I was like, okay, you know,
He like, you know.
What the fuck you supposed to do?
Where niggas don't care about a little poop.
I mean, he was
like, ooh, my bad.
Be disrespectful, put it in a nigga face.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Over my food or something, then we got a problem.
Right.
That's how I knew he was
well,
my person. Like, you know, you can
Getting
totally
aggressive
be
with it.
yourself.
Right.
Aggressive with it.
Hey, no, don't fight. Them
Understand
fart wars will cause a breakup. I'm just saying.
It will. It will.
Listen.
That's funny.
Just being honest.
I
Man.
love that.
Yeah.
I don't know. There hasn't been any toxic energy.
Yeah.
That's great.
That is amazing.
That shit.
Are you looking for it?
No,
Okay.
no, not at all.
Please
Oh.
don't.
Not at all.
No.
Let me tell you. But I realized it because I was talking to my sister, and we were just kind of comparing, like, damn, y'all been dating almost 2 years, and I was like, damn, it is almost 2 years. She was like, bitch, you were the last relationships 6 months in, you was already ready to fight, and you got
Wow.
issues with the lying and the cheating and all the things and
Yeah.
the all the manipulation, everything. So it was like you kind of get PTSD,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's real.
No,
Right?
hell yeah.
It's real.
so you like, I done dealt with all the shit,
Mm-hmm.
and all the shit usually shows up pretty quick.
Yep.
So year and a half, I was like, ain't nothing. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I like talking to him. I still get giddy. Like,
The
I
butterflies
mean,
and
like,
shit.
oh, I get to go see
No,
him. Like,
it's
don't do me.
I'm about to tell because he don't
Oh,
know. I got to
God.
tell him. I got to rub his ego a little bit. Because when baby get a text message, I look over and I can no longer see her eyes because she's smiling so damn hard. I be like, wow, bro, really? Are
need a
you
sound
okay?
board.
Did you just freeze? It's like, you know, when you get that FaceTime call and it freeze in frame. That's how her face was for a good 2 minutes. I said, oh, okay, all right. Well,
Now her face was the frozen
love you.
screen.
The frozen screen.
Hold on. That's for you. Want to let you know that.
You know, just had to put it on out there.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
Tip it over.
You feel me? Had to let my mans know.
Thank you.
I could have let him know. No.
Breaking her down.
Breaking it down.
Folks wait when it comes from the friend, I think, right? You're just like, that's shit right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Got you now.
Yeah.
Got you.
Got her.
Yeah.
Cool.
I love you.
I love you too. No, it is. I mean, it's a cool feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of them like, damn, this is healthy.
Yes.
Oh my God, the conversation is healthy.
I think y'all found each other at a really dope time in y'all life. A dope age and a dope time.
Right.
I can agree
Wow.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to handle him 6-7 years ago.
Shit, I could
Totally
totally
understand
I could didn't handle me 6-7 years ago.
So, I mean, even from that aspect.
Right.
So
That's real.
knowing me now,
Mhm.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's super cool, man.
I'm really here for this.
No, I give myself. I think I really found myself on that self-love heal journey. Oh shit! Actually, I can remember. It's fucking. What was that? October 21st, 2010.
Wow.
Was the date I decided to just uproot my life, right, and really move it back to California and start my life over, take the culinary journey, really take this creative side, and just change my life for what it is. And
What about you back to Texas?
here, Texas Work brought me out here.
Okay.
Yeah, the company I work for, so they brought me out this way. I was like, oh hell yeah. So the opportunity came up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Are y'all gonna relocate me?" Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's right.
Same how we got here.
Yeah. I had family. Like I had always came from I got my grandparents happened to be from Cattle Mills and Longview and so I used to come out here as a child, fucking Texas. So I know that country life, and I always had hard it was a little growing up. My grandma in the kitchen. That's why I say she taught me all the shit.
Yeah.
So she from the country. We used to come out here and. They was like, oh, Dallas Steps, like DFW. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I used to go out there as a child. So I was like, I'm in. Came out here and I was locked in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you. I just, I mean,
Hey, for real though.
No pressure, Stan. I just want to know,
not fucking saying.
I'm doing it. I'm sorry, but what's the next step with the entrepreneurs? Can I finish? I'm not even. I just want to know on the entrepreneur side.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everybody. Oh my God! I feel like it's Black History Month. What's happening?
My heart is over here in shambles.
I'm like, we are not about to do that.
Let me tell you, I'm over here and not like, oh my God.
Can I talk
I sweating this shit.
Why is everybody so
Listen, don't cook then, because you gotta
go do your
boil
thing,
it over
baby.
now.
Is it a safe space?
It is. It is. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing.
You know what? I love you. Be you.
Be you.
This is what it's like to be Black in America. Okay.
You light.
You old people.
You light.
Right.
So just on the entrepreneurial side, as a couple, as a Black couple, within your journey, what's the next step? Like, what's the business plan? Like the big picture.
I think, like he said, the parties and getting the bakery up and out, getting the food truck up and going.
The name of that bakery, ma'am?
High end delicious.
Period.
Yes.
Hot and delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's hard.
It's got a cute little
logo.
It's super cute. Yeah, I'm just getting the bakery up and going.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think either one of us are the type of people to work for anybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I felt
Yeah.
that.
I know I'm not.
Yeah, I'm about over it.
Work makes me itch.
Man.
Like working for
About
somebody else after having the taste of working for myself
Yeah.
and then going back and working for somebody,
Yeah.
it fucks with you because you like, no, I know what freedom looks like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely getting the bakery up, getting the food truck up, making sure everybody is Black and free.
Do we have a date? Pressure.
For the bakery,
For all of it. Do we have dates?
the dinner, we are playing with some dates.
Okay.
The bakery, I would like to say, you really gonna put this pressure on me.
Yep. 'Cause
Just a ballpark, just a
Just a ballpark.
Right around St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
All right.
Oh, her working.
Yeah.
I love it.
You kicking ass.
Solidifying some
That's
stuff
soon.
because I know the network
Yeah.
that I have, which I'm blessed to have.
Yes.
I know the network, and I know once I lock in on actually doing everything, then the network gets to do its thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just making a matter of like me stepping out and saying, okay, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
I think it's more of knowing what the magnitude it will be.
Right.
So that's been kind of my pushback of knowing that, oh, this is really about to be huge.
Huge, dude. Which brings me to my
Oh,
question.
shit.
Are we doing this fearlessly, ma'am?
I
Ma'am? Are we?
mean, a little fear in there.
It's healthy, right?
Yeah,
Small
healthy.
doses.
There's a healthy
Small
amount of fear in
doses, yeah.
there.
As long as you don't let it paralyze you.
Say that one more
Right.
time.
Oh.
Can you say that again,
As
sir?
long as
Speak
you don't
to the
help
mic.
it,
So we're gonna
as
It's that thing.
as long as you don't let it paralyze you.
There you go.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Don't let it
Amen.
stop you.
Yes.
Said a little
It
dose.
was. I mean, that's why I could have did this months ago.
Fear's adrenaline's cousin.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
I
to
fuck
get
with
you
that.
going.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
enough of it though.
So I think a healthy amount of it keeps you, it pushes you.
Okay.
So I'm at the healthy amount of fear.
I'm here for that.
Yeah. But you know me, I'm also very much like, I don't want to half-ass do anything
Right.
Yeah.
because my
Yeah.
name is on it.
Yep.
Meticulous.
I'm intentional, meticulous, detailed.
That's an
so-
entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had this conversation the other night with my mom, actually, and like my aunt. And they kept saying, you know, everybody was hustling. And I was like, stop saying you hustling. Because think about what hustle is. Like you're constantly chasing after
Yeah.
something. You trying to pick up everything to
Yeah.
hustle. I feel like business owners and entrepreneurs and creatives are strategists.
Create.
Oh,
Create
yeah. That was
yourself,
a
yeah.
good ass word.
And think about what a strategist is. Think about a millionaire, billionaire, you know, tycoon of a business. They are strategists or they hire strategists because you systematically make key points to make the goal happen.
Right.
So I'm not a hustler, I'm a strategist.
I like that.
I love that.
So I
You
strategically.
need to make that a shirt.
Man, I know, right?
I'm
You know, you go
telling
ahead and make that a
you.
shirt.
Team.
Your last one too.
Tim. Yeah.
Right.
Tim.
Ain't no for
Yeah.
real.
Tim.
Okay.
Right. So I mean, my mom was like, "Damn, I never thought about it like that." I was like, I stopped saying I'm a hustler because people's like, "Oh, you a hustler?" I'm like, no. I'm a strategist.
Strategist.
I'm strategically doing things. I have failed. Business
Yeah.
owners fall.
Yep. Got to.
Yeah. Them and them lessons there.
Yeah,
got
that's
to.
hard. Those
So
are
you
lessons.
strategize to make the next
Definitely.
thing happen.
Investors won't even invest if you ain't failed at least 3 times.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I've got them under my belt, so I think I'm good now.
It's
time.
It's coming your way.
It's time for the big one to hit. 'Cause
Yeah.
what I thought was the big one, you know, a couple of years ago, I threw everything in it. But I didn't strategically really sit down and go through it.
Right.
So I just kind of leaped into it when I sat back and looked at it. So now I get to strategize on how it's done. So that's why I'm like, okay, yeah, we're at the healthy amount of fear.
I love that.
So I just gotta go.
here for it.
Just enough to keep you aware of what's going on.
Right.
Are you excited though? We're a part of history right now.
We
Ooh,
definitely are.
funny.
We
I'm so
definitely are.
serious. Isn't that great?
They
I
gonna be
love
able to
that.
come back to this episode and see like, yo, I know this restaurant.
Yeah.
That's my favorite food truck. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
favorite bakery.
Listen,
I love that.
And we get the beginnings.
But you gotta
Yes.
ask him what the name of his food truck is.
yeah.
And you'll laugh when you hear it.
What's the name?
Good and delicious.
Good and delicious.
Yeah. Good and delicious.
So yours is.
Not on purpose.
What?
Are you serious?
Are you for real?
Oh, that's
Swear to
not like
God.
a tag team thing.
No, I swear to God, that was not
Wow.
on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. Not at all.
Wow.
had good
That's universe
He
be
had already-
universe.
He had already had it.
Yeah,
Really?
Years
Yeah.
ago. But I'm talking about I had an ice cream truck, maybe 2000. Me and my
What?
partners, shout out to my partners, man. Oh man, Young Road, all my niggas say, all them. Yeah. We had the ice cream truck, good and delicious.
Good
Wow.
Yeah.
And yours high delicious.
High and delicious.
That was hard. So you'll have the delicious incorporated.
You already know.
Yo, hello.
Listen.
Hello.
Listen.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on. Mountain University.
Hey.
Come on. I
Listen.
love
Think
that.
about that.
Right.
It's copyrighted because we
And
said it on
it's
camera.
important.
Man,
Okay.
Said it on
listen,
camera.
we on
Yeah.
that bullshit.
Hold on. My uncle used to tell you every time you got in trouble, if he tell you to do something, he would have you repeat it.
Right.
And if you repeated it, he'd be like, all right, you are now aware and accountable of what I asked you to
Goddamn
do.
right,
You are,
I like that.
Take
have
accountability.
You have acknowledged.
Yep, you
have-
have
yeah.
knowledge.
Ooh,
So-
that verbal contract.
Hey,
Yeah.
you put it
Oh
out
my
Oh,
there.
God.
yeah.
So yeah, let me go ahead and
That's why I'm a big fan of, huh?
let me go.
That's right.
Huh? Be annoyed by that shit, but
Oh,
huh?
I'm using that.
Go ahead, speak up. Say it again. One more
Right.
time for me.
Huh?
Yeah, no, say
Why
it. Say it
think
again,
about that?
please.
That's the proper use, huh?
No, yeah, 'cause
Right,
right.
So,
You'll
yeah.
come across people who don't really mean something to change their words up that you heard that first time.
Yeah, and making them.
Ooh.
That second time come around, you be like, I know that's not the fuck.
All
this is.
right.
Oh, now we're gonna
You
play.
lie.
Okay, yeah. No, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
Let me
I know who I'm
let me
dealing-
see if you really mean what you the
Right.
fuck
Yeah,
you
now I
just
know who
said.
I'm dealing with.
Right.
Let's keep it going. Move accordingly.
So
Yep.
if you both, and this is for both of y'all, if y'all had to tell somebody who is chasing their dreams, no matter what it is, what advice would you give?
I think what's been big for me is once I learned what I like to call the triple D, uh, dedication, determination, and discipline. I think once you really start to dig into what those is, it really, it's an umbrella of what can be to what can lead you to what success is.
Wow, I love that.
Because as all three of them are, they have this intertwined love for a lot more than what they just seem to be. As you read into more what they are into themselves, so I think if you can get a good grasp on that, it's a firm, good foundation for what can to be.
Nice.
I love that.
What I tell him?
Man.
I'm gonna give you the hippie version.
We like the hippie version. We got some hippie dreamers
Getting
out
some
there.
hippie dreamers.
You was spitting on that one.
All right, I'm like, 'cause he hit you with like, hey,
That
you
drink.
better make it.
Okay.
That
You
was
can do
encouraging.
it.
Yeah, listen.
Stop your
You
bullshit.
got it.
All right. Now you out here encouraged. You're like, yes, I can. Mine,
Right.
to anybody who's chasing a dream, don't ever stop dreaming. And don't allow for other energy to come in to
Yeah.
quiet your dream.
Ooh,
Don't
I love
restrict your
that.
dream
I love
either.
that.
So
Don't
I
restrict your dream.
would,
Let that shit fly.
just from experience of allowing others to put their fears on me, be quiet.
Mm.
That's what I would tell young
I love
dream
that.
chasers and entrepreneurs. Be quiet.
Mm.
Be quiet. Don't say nothing. Find one or two people that you trust, that you know are going to put energy
That's
that is
real.
of good into the
Ooh, I love
the
it.
venture, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But
Yeah.
be quiet.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. Keep those little core people if you need to just get it off your chest.
Yeah.
But don't say anything, and then adapt what he said, the determination and the diligence and the discipline and all of that, because you'll get there then.
Right.
Because if you start talking and you start talking to any and everybody, and now everybody is like envious and jealous because you have the gumption to do it.
Right.
And they see it in you. They like, damn, she really about to do this
You
shit.
really doing that shit.
So they like, I don't think you should do it.
Yep.
It's a bad idea.
That's a
And
curse, isn't it?
And then they try to fuck with your head.
Yeah.
Now you're like, damn, am I doing the right thing?
yeah.
I was actually listening to something interesting the other day. They were talking about people of sharing your ideas with somebody, and they actually still that point of the feedback, but also what the positive feedback still does to you mentally. It actually, in a sense, determines you because it makes you like you're already sure of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And you like, I've done it. And versus that again, that fear we were talking about, it starts to steer that. It starts to steal that little bit of fear that you need to drive you. Like it fucking puts you in a place of where you're just like a comfortability versus that uncomfortableness that you need to continue to grow and transform and to grow into what it is. So like you have to be able to fucking that was
Lock that shit down and lock it down. Just focus. You ain't got to tell everybody.
And you ain't got to have it all together.
That part.
You do not have it.
Said that my
you
last
do not
podcast.
have to have
You
it
do not
all
have
together.
it. When you start moving, that's when
when
shit
things
start
start.
making
Let
sense.
me tell you.
Just start moving.
Just do it.
Just go.
Come
Because
on, Mikey.
I heard something that was
Hey.
like, it was like you either gonna start one day or you're gonna start today.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So I think
That's it.
I think
That's
a
all you got.
difference between like people who want to own businesses or people who want to go out and be creatives or be in this world of free mind. It's like, are you going to start one day or are you going to start today?
Today. Right.
And it doesn't mean that it needs to be this grandiose gesture.
No.
It could be shit.
simple as fucking thing.
You threw something away in your room that was blocking what you needed to
Oh,
do.
wow.
But you took some type of step
Yep.
towards what it is that you desire. So it's like, are you going to start today or are you going to start
Right.
one day?
And the universe responds to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because so we had a night of making vision boards,
Dope.
right? And so I was like, we're not going to call them vision boards. We're going to call them reality boards.
Yeah.
Because the
I
only
love
time,
y'all, man.
like,
As is.
think about it.
It's as is.
The
For
only
real.
time that matters is now, right? So when you think about it, the only time that matters is now. So now dictates what will be 3 months from now.
Right.
So if I'm in a space of disorient, depression, sadness, oh, woe is me, this ain't never gonna work, da 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 da. I'm speaking to 3 months from now. So the only time that matters is now. So how are you putting in now? Right?
At that moment.
Man, how you putting it now?
So you think about now this is why I say speak things as they are, because now is the only time that matters.
Right. That's all you got.
Absolutely.
Predicts your future.
So if you keep saying, I am the number one podcast
Mm-hmm.
every day, the number one podcast.
I said it. It
Guess
is.
what happens? You then become the number one podcast.
Yep.
Right.
If you keep saying you ain't shit,
Right. Right.
you gonna keep being ain't shit.
It's
So the
fact.
only time that matters is now.
Words is are powerful, especially the
Absolutely.
ones you speak to
Oh, yeah.
yourself.
And I tell my kids that every day.
Yeah, they
My
mean
babies, they be like, your kids probably think they conceited. No, I have women that I am raising.
That part.
something. Right.
So I've told my
Absolutely.
girls, tell yourself you love you every day.
Mm.
You are absolutely beautiful. You are intelligent. You are smart. You are the baddest
Ain't
chick.
shit nobody can tell you.
What?
Right.
So if you hear I love you from a man or anyone outside of yourself, it's a bonus.
Right.
It's not a crutch. It's not a necessity.
Something
it's not,
that you're hunting for. that
right.
Nah.
You like, no, I know me.
Right. Like I know.
I need them to be aware of self now
Yeah.
so
that's
that they
right.
can enjoy more of what I get to enjoy now.
Right.
Wow.
Goddamn.
I know.
God.
Message. Man.
You got anything else?
What? After that, sir? Please.
Hey, so we got a thing that we do
Okay.
at the
That's
end of
right,
the podcast.
Got it.
Good catch
I know, right?
with the foot. We like to end the show with positive affirmations.
Ooh.
So
Are
I
you
got
gonna do them individually?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's dope.
they both gonna pick.
All right.
Okay.
So I got 4 cards here.
Okay.
Pick random. And just read it off, or I can read it off for you and just tell us a little bit of what you get from it.
Okay.
You wanna go first? Okay.
I like this one. This is perfect.
What is it? What does yours say, Michelle?
Mine says, I am a magnet for success and prosperity.
You were just saying that.
That
Shut
is
it.
crazy.
Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm
Hold
sorry.
up. Are
I'm
you
sorry.
serious?
Wait, hold
That
up.
is creepy.
Wait a
Are you
minute.
serious?
My creativity knows no boundaries
You
I was just saying that.
said
or
that.
limitations.
Message.
Yo, that's funny.
You
What did
literally
yours
said that's what creativity
Mine
means
said
to
a
you.
magnet, and that said no bounds, and I just said
Come
no.
on, man.
Like,
This
Come
is
on,
history
man.
right here.
This,
That's
hey,
fun- when did
hey,
you
I'm
say
I'm
that?
saying it right now. This might be one of my favorite podcasts. This is one of my favorite episodes.
Wow,
That's
that's
funny.
crazy. What?
that's funny.
That's
I like
amazing.
that.
And you
No
you
boundaries.
get to keep those.
Yeah, you keep those.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
No, I believe that
Hell yeah.
wholeheartedly. Yeah, this is yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you, I believe this is an everyday mantra.
Wow.
Let me tell you, I am a magnet.
That is
Say that.
amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
You are. You are. Look at your partner.
I had to become comfortable with being a magnet though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, talk a little bit about that. Expand on that a little bit.
Without sounding overly confident, but being assured of who I am.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I am a force of energy,
Yeah.
right? And I had to become comfortable with being who I am. And knowing that my energy is stronger than I think sometimes I even anticipated for it to be.
Mm-hmm.
So being comfortable with being a magnet.
Wow.
Mm.
Being comfortable being a magnet.
Because it's not anything I can do about it.
It's almost like a responsibility, like,
Yeah,
Little bit.
Yeah, I can see that.
you know,
A little bit.
that's super dope. That's y'all. I don't know how this keeps happening. Like, y'all pick the most perfect cards. And
That's so
design.
funny.
when I pick the cards, I don't look at them.
Right.
I just pick off the bunch and get 4. Then that's it. I do not look at them.
It's
I
the universe.
It is.
Yeah, tell you something.
Every single time.
I'm a big fan of the universe. I love it.
I love it. I wear it on my beads.
Right?
Wow.
Got all my
Wow, that's
things.
good.
Got all my
Hey.
stuff.
Hey.
Are you gonna take a smoke?
Ready to
Just let it fall
Yeah.
out.
Keep it all on me. Got my evil eye on me.
Hey, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get me one.
Yeah. Keep it on me. Keep my jade on me.
Uh-huh.
It's almost got me in trouble, but keep my jade on me.
Hey, they will get you in trouble
Let me
somewhere.
no, it almost got me in trouble. But it hasn't come off in almost 10 years.
Wow.
Love it.
Yeah.
Nice.
It does not come off. With jade, don't ever buy it for yourself. Jade should be gifted.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, that's dope.
Because it's a crystal of like gifting, speaking or gifting the intention of prosperity and success and wealth, and like the person who is, you can't give that to yourself.
Right.
It's the universe giving that to you. So somebody has to gift you jade
That's good to know.
and gift it with the intention of, whatever they deem success for you.
Interesting.
So
I love it.
I love that. That's dope. That's
Y'all go
dope.
buy each other.
I know. I was
Yeah,
just thinking that.
I was like,
I was
yup.
thinking that.
Yeah,
That's how you get that done.
Yeah.
Love that.
All right. Set some intentions in it,
Yeah.
right?
Yup.
You give it to
There
your
you
hand.
go.
Yeah.
got
Get
to
ourselves
soak-
right.
Look, you have to
Right.
soak your
There you
hand up.
go.
Yeah,
Put
did get it on?
Let me tell you. And you got to get real double jointed and like ease it on down. But once it's on, it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have surgery, you can do all the things. Because it's a stone, so it's not going to
Right.
interfere.
Ain't go turn your skin and
Yeah,
all that
nah.
crazy shit.
So yeah, I tell everybody, get you some jade. Keep your crystals on you.
Period.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
Yes.
this has been a really, really dope
Amazing.
episode. I appreciate
So
you guys
cool.
coming,
Right.
sharing your energy,
Vibe,
sharing
yeah,
some of
man.
your journey, your stories with
so
us.
many.
This
Yeah,
podcast gonna blow up.
Man.
This gonna be. Yeah.
It's gonna be a good podcast.
It's
It's gonna be for this a podcast. It's gonna be for the people that's ready for it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey.
A lot of this is going to go over a lot of people's head. It's
Yeah.
not this episode not for everybody.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for the ones it's for, it's gonna be something
listen.
great.
Salute to y'all.
Appreciate you for a dope conversation.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Nah,
Michelle.
you're right, man. That's
Stand a man.
Thank you,
Thank
baby.
you.
My baby, thank you for being my co-host.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got for y'all. Love y'all. Do something creative.
Bless you and good night.
Peace. Yeah.